What's up, internet? Time for another American Idol 3D cap. The top 7 were back for a repeat engagement, except this week the theme was Lady Gaga and Alicia Keys songs, and the guest mentor was... Elijah? Happy belated Passover, America! Ask your Jewish friend what that joke means. It's funny, I promise. The big news? Holly, the adorable little British Texas wood nymph, has finally come to life. She sang Rolling in the Deep with, dare I say it, spunk. I'm not quite sure why Idol has the background singers held captive somewhere though. That's a little creepy. Colton Dixon had a new game plan too. He attacked Gaga's Bad Romance like he was in Rock of Ages. On Broadway!
I plan on expanding my box every week until I can just include everyone on the party.
Oh, Colton's taking career advice from Jenna Jameson, I see. Okay, there's one other soundbite that I want to play out of context to make it sound filthy, and then I'm done, I swear.
Are you guys pretty tight?
Heyo! I'm 13 years old. Back to recapping. Dave Matthews added Usher's You Got It Bad to his repertoire, and the girls went wild, most notably in round 2. After In the Midnight Hour, J-Lo said he could pick at her Wilson any day, if you catch my drift. And this was enlightening to me because I always thought that pretty girls went for like macho dudes who worked out and watched sports and stuff, but really apparently all they want is a dude who dances like Bill Cosby and makes his neck disappear like a turtle. Last week, Jessica Sanchez picked an obscure song and almost went home, so this week she did the complete opposite, picking one of the most overperformed songs in Idol history.
I keep on falling in.
Ooh, thanks for the reminder. I gotta renew my traveler's insurance policy. Then in round 2, this happened. Meanwhile, Seacrest's obsession with contestants' dead loved ones continued this week.
You were having an emotional rehearsal today, weren't you?
Yeah.
Like, what was going through your mind?
I didn't feel good this morning, and also on Monday I found out that my dog is really, really sick and might not make it. Why are you asking?
No, I'm just saying somehow this was a little bit of therapy, it seemed like, watching you do it live. Well, good luck to you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Now, I don't wish death upon anyone, but I can't wait until Ryan Seacrest experiences loss, and then I hope Justin frickin' Bieber's on his radio show and keeps asking him about it. Yo, Seacrest, I heard that your mom's died this week, and it must be so hard for you to do your job. Am I right? Swaggy. Moving on from the dead dog, Elise had a very interesting night. For round 1, she had a diva fan. Then in round 2, she sang Let's Get It On like she was trying to seduce a giant person. What the hell is with that camera angle? And ended up with a whole lot of diva shade.
That's why I told you to smile earlier, because when you smile, you light up. It's those things, just showing your heart.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do that.
You do, but I feel like you have to, it's about getting vulnerable, getting really vulnerable, which is really scary. It's like when you went to cry earlier and you were like, oh, no, I'm not gonna cry about my dog.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Well,
you know what? It's okay to kind of, when you're singing, that's the time to let all that stuff out.
At this point in my recap, I'd like to show you a clip of Jennifer Lopez singing on key and with a lot of emotion. Speaking of things that don't exist, Joshua Ledette's personality. Did he get one this week? Nope! Skylar Laine dominated both rounds with a lot of country swagger, but admit it, you weren't paying attention to Skylar's performances. You were drooling over and staring at her fiddle player. And let's be real, if that dude was unattractive, it would be the creepiest thing on Idol ever. Even more so than those Village of the Damned Twins backup singers that Jimmy Iovine forced on us last season. Where did those girls go, by the way? But this fiddle player dude was legit obsessed with her. He did not stop staring at her for 2 songs. It's the beginnings of a Lifetime TV movie. Meredith Baxter Birney as Skylar Laine in Not Without My Fiddler. Kris Allen was in the audience on Wednesday, and Seacrest just couldn't help himself from standing on a step above him to assert dominance. In fact, I've subtitled the subtext of their quick exchange.
Kris Allen, ladies and gentlemen, is here, and back home.
Yeah, man, this is my family, man.
Performing tomorrow night?
Performing tomorrow night.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna do the new single, The Vision of Love.
Look forward to it. Thanks for being here. Kris Allen.
Thursday night, Kris performed his new single, The Vision of Love, and taught us all that said vision is quite dizzying. Careful, buddy. And now, the only 3 seconds of the group number that matter. You're welcome. And then LMFAO premiered their new single, which exists solely to remind people that their previous single was a huge hit. And just as I was about to make a human centipede joke, two dudes came out on stage, ass to mouth, in a zebra costume. LMFA, no. Once results came, I had to adjust my TV, seeing that there was a white male in the bottom three. Surely my TiVo must be broken. But alas, our dear Colton, like Icarus before him, flew too close to the sun. He thought he was invincible, he tried too hard to force a moment, and then got burned by earth, wind, and fire. Skylar took the news surprisingly well. Well, girlfriend Skylar. Sister Skylar was a pissed off hot mess. But Skylar Laine was able to look at the bright side of his elimination. She no longer has to compete with him for blouses.